Hey everybody, welcome to another Sporcle Saturday here on the YouTube channel. I am yours truly, Pat Dooley. I'm a wrestling announcer, interviewer, commentator, creative team member, podcaster, hype video man, whatever, a streamer. I've been a talking head for documentaries, whatever you need, as long as it doesn't involve me having to take bumps in the ring. I'm your man. Each and every Saturday at noon Central Time, I'm right here on YouTube, going to Sporcle.com, which if you're not familiar, that's an online quiz site. I search for a popular wrestling-related quiz, and I take it for you fine folks. This week, in talk about popular, it's got 4.4 out of 5 circles, 163,931 plays. We're about to make that 932. It's called the Pro Wrestler Finishing Move Rumble. Can you pick the wrestler that used the finishing move listed? I'm going to guess yes. I have 9 minutes to guess 55 wrestlers. So, yeah, we'll get into the plugs at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy. The Gore, are these alphabetized? They are. Good. That's Rhino. Crippler Crossface is Chris Benoit. RKO is Randy Orton. Even Flow DDT is Raven. Buzzsaw Kick was Tajiri. The Stroke is Jeff Jarrett. Texas Cloverleaf is Dean Malenko. The Skull Crushing Finale is The Miz. Code Breaker is one of many finishers of Chris Jericho. Go to Sleep with CM Punk. Also Kenta. The Jackknife Powerbomb. Lots of guys have used it, but the first to call it the Jackknife was Kevin Nash when he was working as Diesel. Greetings from Asbury Park was Bam Bam Bigelow. Cobra Clutch was Sergeant Slaughter. Arabian Face Buster is Sabu. Muscle Buster is Samoa Joe. Swanton Bomb Jeff Hardy. There you are. Curtain Calls Gold Dust. The Attitude Adjustment is John Cena. They made him change it from the FU. Canadian Maple Leaf. That is Petey Williams. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, gosh. It's Lance Storm. Oh, Petey Williams was Maple Leaf Muscle. That's why I jumped to it. That was not his finisher. Lance Storm did that. Oh, my God. I can't believe I did that. Beth Phoenix did the Glam Slam. The Atomic Leg Drop is Hulk Hogan. I'm going to wind up with 54 out of 55, and I'm going to be so mad. Abyss did the Black Hole Slam. The Tombstone is Undertaker and Kane. 5-Star Frog Splash, Rob Van Dam. The Bonsai Drop was Yokozuna. The Alabama Slam is Hardcore Holly. Emerald Flosion. Ooh, several Japanese wrestlers used that, but they're probably looking for Misawa. Top Rope Diving Elbow Drop would have been Randy Savage, probably. Yep, Trouble in Paradise is Kofi Kingston. The Stunner is Stone Cold Steve Austin. West Coast Pop, Rey Mysterio. Sweet Chin Music, Shawn Michaels. The Kill Switch is Christian. The Brogue Kick is Sheamus. Figure 4 is Ric Flair, among many, many others. The Implant Buster, I think, was Kong. Where is she? There she is. Karma / Awesome Kong. Shining Wizard was Keiji Muto, the Great Muta. Mandible Claw was Mankind, a.k.a. Mick Foley. The Money Shot was Val Venus. See, he was a porn star, so his finisher was called the Money Shot. Very clever. The 90s sucked. People's Elbow, The Rock, The World's Strongest Slam, Mark Henry. That was harsh. There was a lot of good stuff in the 90s, but also there was some really stupid stuff. The Cobra, Santino Marella, Old Glory. I'm guessing it's Jim Duggan, but I don't remember ever hearing that move referred to as Old Glory. Scorpion Deathlock is Sting. The No Lock / the S Lock / the Label Lock is Daniel Bryan / Bryan Danielson. F5 is Brock Lesnar. The Pedigree is Triple H. The Olympic Slam is Kurt Angle. Starship Pain is John Morrison. The Doomsday Device is the Road Warriors. Canadian Destroyer is Petey Williams. Samoan Spike was Umaga. Bret Hart did the Sharpshooter. Dolph Ziggler did the Zigzag. And the 3D was the Dudley Boys. Lance Storm did the Canadian Maple Leaf. And I knew that. And yet my brain was like, oh, Petey Williams was Maple Leaf Muscle. No. Lance Storm did the Canadian Maple Leaf. Petey Williams did the Canadian Destroyer. I know that. And yet, I clicked on the wrong answer. 54 out of 55. So close to getting back on my 100% streak. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't remember. Was it 9 minutes that it gave me at the beginning? And I got it in less than 3. Fun quiz. NS Cox always comes with good stuff. I've done a lot of their quizzes before. Just looking back through my history. Wrestlers by Mugshot. That was a fun one. That was one of theirs. Every Mania match ever. Every Elimination Chamber participant. Not as fun. Ditto for individual World Tag Team Champions. Money in the Bank participants. 60-second Blitz WWE Champions, the worst I've ever done on any quiz ever. Turns out it's really hard to name 54 world champions in 90 seconds. Or, sorry, excuse me, 60 seconds. I was able to do 29 of them. Still never been below 500. Let's see what else. Every SummerSlam match ever. And then a couple weeks ago when I did that wrestler picture quiz that was super easy, that was also an NS Cox quiz. So very prolific creator. They do really good stuff. I enjoyed this one, even though I screwed it up right off the bat with that stupid Petey Williams guess. But, oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to have to look up Jim Duggan Old Glory, because I only ever remember that being like the 3-point stance or the running shoulder block. I don't remember them ever calling it Old Glory. But, it's here. All the others were right, so I'm sure it is right. I just have no recollection of that. But, anyway, that was the quiz for this week. Next week, I am taking a look at Impact World Heavyweight Champions, which is sort of timely since we'll just at that point just be a few weeks away from Impact changing its name back to Total Nonstop Action, TNA. In case you're curious, the same guy that came up with Val Venus's porn star gimmick and the money shot as his finisher, also named TNA. Also, TNA, had a stable in its early days called Sports Entertainment Extreme. SEX. When I say the 90s sucked, the 90s didn't suck. And Vince Russo didn't suck, but Vince Russo only worked when he had somebody overseeing him, as has been the case with, just read the guy's Wikipedia page. It is a comedy of errors throughout wrestling history. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will be back next week with that Impact quiz. And again, if you're a wrestling promoter or you know one who is in need of any of the things I listed at the top of the show, commentary, ring announcing, interviews, podcasts, hype videos, I'm talking head on a documentary. I've done a creative. I've done a little bit of a lot of things in the wrestling industry, and I'm happy to help out however you need. Every Friday night, you can catch me in Tullahoma, Tennessee with the Southern Wrestling Federation. I'm their ring announcer. Every Wednesday, I'm on Ricky Morton's YouTube channel from Chucky, Tennessee, as the one of the announcers on the Agoji series for the School of Morton. And then every other Sunday, I'm also one of the hosts of the School of Morton's show Revolution. They do a weekly Sunday show. Every other week it's Revolution. And then in the weeks in between, it's Uprising. I'm not on Uprising. I'm just on Revolution. Of course, I'm also on their pay-per-views and other large events. And then coming up in January 6th, New Revolutions is the debut show for a new promotion, TriStar Wrestling. I've been helping out with that, helping get that off the ground. I'll be doing some announcing for them as well. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I'm bouncing around all over the place here in Tennessee, but I am more than willing and able to travel. If you're booking a show in California and you need somebody, hit me up. My contact information is on the screen. Hopefully by now I've got my passport. I applied for it weeks ago. Should be coming. I let it expire. That was dumb. But it should be back in my hands by the end of the year. And which means in 2024, if you're booking a show in Canada or Mexico or Great Britain or Australia or Japan and you need somebody to come out and provide English language commentary and un poquito de español, hit me up. Like I said, contact information's on the screen. I'm happy to help out however I can. In the meantime, again, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next week, and I hope you will be too.